Hi there, Loy Machedo. Forgot to bring my microphone back. Okay, do it again, do it again. Let's do it again. Okay, fuck this. I'll just do it. Okay. So this is one of the funny things that happens when you're making YouTube videos. Nothing goes perfect. So I normally would have like stopped this and said, okay, cut, we'll do it again, and then said, hi there, Loy Machedo, sweetie from loymachedo.com, who's Loy Machedo in Big Personal Branding. Today the date is 18 March 2018. Time right now is 12:28. But anyway, let's just go with the flow. Okay. Now, before anything else, the battery on my mouse shows it's low. But anyway, given that I have a Apple trackpad, I don't have to worry. So I'm just telling you what are the distractions. Anyway, today's video is going to be about, how do I make YouTube videos? What is the process, the procedure, or the protocol? I got 3 P's, that is alliteration. Yes, the process, the procedure, or the protocol that I follow while making YouTube videos. So once again, I'm not going scripted. I'm just going to give you the points. I hope they help you. And remember, if you like the video, thumbs up. Don't like it, thumbs down, and do give your comments. Okay, so how do I make YouTube videos? Now, normally when I'm going to make YouTube videos, this is what I do. One day before the YouTube videos, I write down all the points that I want to speak on, all the topics. I write down the topics, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the topics. I write them down. After I've written down the topics of what I want to speak about, below each topic, I put down like the points I'm supposed to cover. Let's say, for example, one of the topics that I'm going to speak about is about leaving Dubai. What is the difference between leaving Dubai and here? So below the topic of leaving Dubai, I spent some time writing down what would I like to cover. Okay, after I left Dubai, okay, how did it impact me in terms of money? Then I write down the sub point, money. Then the main point, money, point number 1. Below that is, okay, difference in culture, then difference in the roads, the infrastructure, then the money aspect, like Dubai's full of shopping malls and all this big stuff, and you can eat anywhere. And here in Thailand, you just have 1 or 2 shopping malls and remaining nothing else. So I put on all these points. Then below the main points, like for example, I put, let's say something like, it is very, let's say the infrastructure. Okay, below the infrastructure, I put down, okay, the roads are not so, the roads, how they differ. Like Dubai, you have 12 lanes roads. Here you have just 1 road where, people have to, move very carefully. There you have like, everyone moves at, 120 kilometers an hour. Here you can hardly move like 20 kilometers an hour, or 30 max. In Dubai, it's like a lot of rules are there. Here you can go without a helmet. There you have to go in very fast. So I put on the sub points. And then after that, I just run through it mentally so that I know, okay, these are the points, and that's it. Okay, so the script is done, the points are done, and the sub points are done. It's always very important for me, at least, that I visualize all these points. I imagine going through all these points. I speak to myself, and I kind of imagine that as if I've given these points. It's a kind of a dialogue that moves in my head, so that as I'm saying these points in my head, I kind of get more points. And if I get more points, I write them down either in my notepad, or this is the post-it notepad, as you can see, or I write it down in my phone. Once that part is over, after that aspect is over, then I keep everything ready in my room. So this is my room. I have the iMac that is positioned in the right way. I have my microphone, I have my earphones. I make sure that my table is clean, and whatever is required, like I have my cup of coffee. I don't have food because it kind of makes me feel sleepy or not actually active. I have my, that is oatmeal that is here, but I've not eaten it. So whenever I do feel a little hungry, I just put 1 spoonful in my mouth. You heard my phone just beep. Normally it's supposed to be a mute. I just forgot about it. So there's no distractions. And I have everything that is kept here, so I don't have to move from here, because sometimes I get hungry and I want to get up, or I feel thirsty and I want to get up, or my phone will ring and then I'll look at my phone. So I make sure that the environment totally supports me. And then the external conditions, like I tell my wife, please don't make any noise. Like, you can't hear my wife. She's outside. Even I can't hear her. So she keeps quiet. I'm sure you cannot even hear my dogs. I have 3 dogs in the house. There's no noise from the dogs because I've kept them in the balcony and given them food, water, whatever. So there's no noise there. So I make sure the internal and external environments are kept totally proper, like to support me to make the video. Another thing that I do follow in terms of making the videos is I do it after getting up in the morning. So I've planned everything the night before, and then I visualize and I imagine and I talk to myself that what I'm going to do the next day. So when I get up in the morning, I'm in the zone to do the videos. Like when I got up today in the morning, I didn't think of anything else other than making videos. I was visualizing the topics. I was visualizing the points. I was thinking about everything that I'm going to put into the videos. I got up with that mindset that I'm going to do the videos. Even my morning routine was customized to make sure that it fits my YouTube schedule for the day. Like normally I would take some time off. I would play with the dogs and all that. I didn't do all that. I just straight away got up. I informed my wife, today is going to be my YouTube videos. I'm going to be busy. And she knows when I tell her something seriously that I have to work, she knows that, okay, today I should not disturb the husband. So then I, went into the shower. I was still visualizing the videos. I was thinking about the videos. I took my first cup of espresso, kept thinking about my videos. And once I came down here, bang, I was in the zone to make the videos. And another point that I follow while making videos is I dedicate a whole day just to make videos. So I make all the videos. Like now I'll be making, this is the video. So I'll make all the videos, one after another, after another, after another. Then comes, I do the editing, because the editing takes roughly around 30 minutes or something to edit per video. And after I finish the editing, the lighting, I don't make it too fancy with too many, images and all that stuff, because I like to keep it simple. After that, after rendering the video and getting the output, that is to upload it on YouTube, I ensure that the video title is creative enough to get the attention. The video description matches what I've said in the video. There are video tags. You need to have particular tags. These are just a couple of points. The video title should reflect what you're saying and should also garner attention. Otherwise, if your title is not good enough, nobody's going to see it. So you need to make sure that you get a good title. One of the tips that I can give you in terms of getting a title is Google the name of the title or what you're going to say and see which one has the maximum number of views. But don't copy that, because then you'll clash with that person and you'll indirectly be giving more traffic to that person. What I do is I kind of see all these top videos. I see the ones which are new, and I kind of make my own judgment about my own title. I never copy their title, because that's stupidity. That's lazy thinking. You need to use your logic. You need to use your mind. Okay, this person has got maybe 1 million views. Why did they get it? Try to understand. Remember this, that even if you copy the title, maybe they've spent money on advertising on YouTube. Maybe they've spent money on asking other people to support them. Maybe they've been there for many, many years. So you just because you copy your title doesn't work. Understand the schematics and use your logic and create a unique title. Then the description should be very honest and genuine and sincere of what you're going to write. Roughly it should be around 200 to 300 words. Don't go beyond 500 words. That's not required. Some people prefer writing down word for word what they're going to say and giving the subtitles. I don't have time for that. I don't want to get into that, even though that is recommended. Then in terms of the tags, I put only tags which are relevant. For my video, I don't go out of the way creating too many tags. There is TubeBuddy, which also offers you the service. I've tried it, but it's kind of okay. I don't use that so much. I use my own logic and think, okay, these are the tags required. So for example, if I'm speaking on abortion. Okay, I put abortion, then controversy, then child, then parenting, mother, father, ethics, good, bad. So because all these words come under when you're speaking about abortion. So because it's controversial, it's about, involves a mother, a father, a child, a future, ethics, so debate. So these words come. Then after the tags have been put, a very important thing that I follow is I create a thumbnail. Thumbnail is the picture with the bold text, so that people know that when people are browsing through different videos, the thumbnail that stands out is the one that you tend to focus on. So I make sure that just 1 or 2 words. I use impact as a font. I stretch it out. There are some websites that give you these thumbnail features for free. I use Photoshop. Just learn a little bit of Photoshop. I'll tell you, don't be too lazy. Just learn. It's very easy. Nothing too complicated there. I'm pretty sure if you go to a Photoshop expert, he can teach you this in less than an hour. And then it's a skill you learn for your life. However, if you don't want to learn Photoshop, you feel that's too far-fetched, there are some websites that offer you, all you got to do is free YouTube thumbnail, software or website. You'll get that. But I prefer using Photoshop. So after you put a proper thumbnail, once you get that all sorted out, then I publish the video. It's called publish or launch the video. And then I share it on all the possible social media sites like Facebook. I don't tag too many people because it's not right. It's not correct. It's very rude. Some people don't like it. However, if it's something related to Ireland, then I'll tag someone who's Irish. But I'll make sure that they don't mind it, because there are some people who really don't like being tagged. Then I put this on Facebook. I put it on LinkedIn if it's appropriate to LinkedIn. If it's about sex, I don't put it on LinkedIn. If it's controversial, I don't put it on LinkedIn. Then Pinterest, I always put it. I'm not been getting much traffic from Pinterest, but then again, it's good to be there. I put it on blogger.com. I get just 1%, and then yes, on my WhatsApp groups, and that's what I do in terms of YouTube. One very important thing which I do, which is really a headache, which really takes a lot of headache, is every possible comment that I receive, I reply to each and every one. You'd be surprised. I have responded to all the comments that I've received on my YouTube channel, good, bad, or ugly. It sometimes takes even 1 hour to do that, but I make sure that I respond to them, because fans feel good knowing that you respond to them. There are some people who have this habit of putting the most popular comment at the top. They pin it up. I've not actually used that, but I might. I'm not actually very particular about it. Rather, I just pin the most important comment if it gives a breakdown of the description. And I keep asking people who are my close followers or part of my mastermind group or who are my core members to please share the video. So that's about it. And one of the other things that I do in terms of getting ideas, I sometimes ask my fans, followers, and members of my core, do you have any question? I just ask them, do you have any question? Do you have any topic that you want me to speak about? Send them to me as a private message or as an email. So when I get these questions that they want to ask me, I kind of evaluate and ask myself, is this something that I want to speak about? And if there are questions that I want to know and I'm dying to find out, and I believe I can give an opinion on it, I speak about it. I also sometimes speak on trending topics, like if, for example, Kim Kardashian, she broke the internet, I ask myself, do I believe that she broke the internet or she didn't? And she should be a trending item. If there's a movie review, I speak on it because, I'm a movie buff myself. I speak on my personal life because I'm a personal brand. I speak on areas that I'm an expert on, that is personal branding. So speak on areas that you're good about or areas that you believe. Now, some things that you should not do, which I kind of believe, is don't try to imitate someone else. This is one thing that 2-3 guys try to do. And please make sure that you're qualified to speak about it. Now, I'm 41. I don't like the education system. I can speak about it because I'm 41. I got this one boy who started copying my style and saying, education system is shit, teachers should behave this way. You're just a fucking 16-year-old boy. You're not in completed school, and you're trying to act like a grandfather. He had this little bit of peach fuzz, pubic hair on his lip, a little bit here. Hi guys, I want to talk to you about CBSE. It's not good. We should change education, and like, this is what I believe. This is what you should do. This is how the teachers. He was just trying to fucking copy me, man, and that's so stupid. And then you have this other retard, absolute retard, and I'm telling you, he's a fucking retard. This guy, just because he saw me doing this stuff. Today I'm going to give you advice on how to succeed in business. And like the channel, give it thumbs up, everything what I said, all the fucking phrases he copied. Now, don't get me wrong, I also started like him, but I wasn't copying anyone. I wasn't using phrases from anyone. I wasn't trying to imitate. He even he literally copied my style of writing. I hashtag my name, he started hashtagging his name. I write in third person, he started writing third person. I call myself the world's #1 personal branding strategist because I put fucking 4,000 articles and videos on personal branding and related to my personal brand. He started putting, world's #1 business consultant or some shit like that. And here's the thing, he doesn't have business. He doesn't have any business experience. He's hardly in his 20s. Doesn't even have a fucking job. He wants money. He asks me money. Sometimes he asks me help. Sometimes he asks me advice. How can you call yourself a fucking business consulting coach #1 in the world when you're not out of fucking business, when you don't know business, when you don't have any fucking money? Come on, man. So please speak on what you are an expert in. Please speak on what you're passionate about, or please speak about something related that makes sense to your brand. And last but not the least is you need to be consistent. I have, like, every week I have a target. I'm going to put 7 videos or 10 videos or 14 videos, and I'm dedicated to this. Many people say, Loy, come on, give 1 video, but I don't fucking listen to anyone's fucking piece of advice, okay? I take suggestions, I do take feedback, I see if it is practical. Like, for example, people say, put 1 video per day. Now, for me, given that I focus on my clients, I focus on blogging, I focus on Medium, I focus on studying. If I were to put 1 video a day, if I were to do this one task of putting up a video, it takes around like 4 hours or 5 hours of my time. Then I get mentally burnt out. I can't do any other work. So I just dedicate 1 full fucking day just to put up videos, just to edit, just to upload it, or it can be divided in 2 days. Put it all up, finish, done deal. I move to the next task. That's my style. That's how I operate. There are some people who can make a video every single day and put up every single day. There are some people who have teams, production teams. Like there are some guys who really, really depend on YouTube. For me, YouTube videos are a add-on benefit to my brand. They don't bring in any revenue. They don't bring in any money. It's just to support my brand. And I'm doing it because I like it. Okay? So if you are thinking about making money, understand you need to have over a million subscribers, engaging like crazy. Now, that is if you have to make a living out of YouTube. Living, okay? A good life. If you're talking average, maybe you need 100,000 followers and hardcore like engaging and sharing and doing all that stuff. Otherwise, it's very hard to make a living out of YouTube. As of now, I think I've just got like $500 and I don't even care about it. I'm not even bothered about it. I don't. And yeah, you should not violate YouTube's policies, and you can't talk about controversial stuff and all that. So keep this in mind. So I have a very clear-cut strategy why you're on YouTube, and understand that you're not going to make tons of money on YouTube unless, of course, you're having 1 million subscribers. And please don't put on an act. Don't put on what you're not. Don't try to fake it, because eventually people will see through it and they will crucify you. And one last thing which I want you to keep in mind in terms of YouTube having lots of fans and followers, I want you to Google and search on YouTube very famous YouTubers who lost everything. So if you're looking to move into the fame game, remember this: your fans' loyalty is as strong as the direction of the wind. One day this side, one day that side. That's why I don't depend on fans. Today they can love you, tomorrow they can hate you. You can say one wrong word. For example, you can say, oh, that lesbian, oh, that I hate homosexuals, or someone can say, oh, that nigger. Just anything. Just I'm not saying I said it. I'm saying these people, they can say anything. They can say, okay, I support abortion. All of a sudden, there's going to be a fucking backlash, like PewDiePie when he spoke about some Nazi joke or something like hail or something like that. Small, silly thing. People get overly sensitive. Oh, my goodness. And you have these transgenders and you have this homosexual. So that's why I'm not very much into the fame game. I don't depend on YouTube for my livelihood. I don't care about the popularity. I'm not one of those guys who wants to dance to people's tunes to make money. Fuck you. And that's what I like to tell them and all of you, because I like to be myself. Okay. I make money out of serving clients, giving them advice. They pay me per hour, little money, deal is done. I'm happy. Don't have to work for 1 week. That's my style. I don't have to keep looking at YouTube. Oh, how many subscribers and all. So that's my style. So you be clear about your strategy. So I hope these points help you in terms of what is my YouTube strategy? What is it that I do? And yes, I do study. I do a little bit of research every single day, a little bit, not too much, to find out how I can increase my YouTube subscribers, to find out any new technology, any new, lesson learned, anything, any new strategy there is to help me increase my YouTube platform. Keep this in mind. Whatever secrets that you learn on YouTube from a YouTube video, millions of people have already known about it. They're going to use it and they're going to implement. So you're going to have tons of competition. So the most important thing is content. The most important thing is having, adding value to others, giving them some value. So seeing the value, they will come to you. Like one of the reasons why I created this channel is because the stuff that I'm talking is stuff that I believed I wanted when I started off. Like, for example, I'm sharing with you YouTube strategies. I wish someone had told me all these things and there was nobody to tell me all these things. So, that's why I thought of sharing this with you. So I hope these points help you in terms of making a successful YouTube channel and, give you an insight as to how do I go about making YouTube videos. I use Final Cut Pro in terms of the software. I just go bare bones basic. I don't have any production team. I just do it by myself. I like to keep my expenses low, and I don't like to go viral, because you go viral then there's so much of shit. Remember, you become famous too fast, you get enemies also too fast. So slow and steady, organic. People say I'm boring. Thank you very much. Those who like me, like me. Those who don't like me, don't like me. So that's it. So anyway, this is Loy from LoyMachedo.com, who's Loy Machedo and Personal Branding. You like the video, give it a thumbs up. Didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Put your comments. I always respond to it. And you want to support the channel, thank you very much. PayPal, LoyMachedo.com. All my services, everything else given down below. So this is me saying goodbye for now. Let me know what you think. Love to hear from you. Take care.